Where do we want to start? Who's got one? Beterbiev?
I think
Zurdo.
Okay. So Beterbiev.
Yeah.
You know, we all know he's the champion.
We talk about brown head.
Yeah,
no, don't do that.
Yeah, that dude's
Not
got
like
he's
that.
got a titanium ass head because he keeps causing these big gashes on
Some of the
foreheads.
worst ones.
Yeah.
Who? Marcus Brown.
Yeah.
But
So
Marcus-
Beterbiev.
Yeah, Marcus Brown actually fought a good fight early in the fight. You know, but actually, I saw him in as messed up as Beterbiev's face it was.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of that came from a headbutt. I saw as the fight went on that Marcus Brown was actually having problems getting shots in, you know, we don't think of Beterbiev as the best defensive fighter. But as the rounds weared on, I could see Marcus Brown was actually having a hard time hitting him with something hard. You know, he could touch, but Beterbiev occupying the punching lanes with his gloves good, keeping his hands in a good spot, intelligent pressure, punches hard with both hands, knows how to cut off the ring. But despite all that, I think if he were to fight Canelo can kind of turn it into easy work. And I think Benavidez, And I think Benavidez, I've always felt Benavidez beats him. Mm-hmm. I do think that's a more competitive fight than Canelo versus Beterbiev. But I think both of those guys beat Beterbiev.
You think Canelo makes easy work of that guy?
I do. I really do. Because
First time seeing him.
Yeah.
I do.
Really?
I do.
I do too. I heard that.
Wow.
I don't think the gap in physical strength and punching power would be what we expect this time around. I know Canelo at 175 didn't look all that compared to the guy we've seen at 68 lately.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling like with how many fights he's had at 68 lately, he'll probably carry the weight to 175 better, especially if he's coming down from a Makabu fight. He'll probably just have more natural physical size to him. And basically, I don't think the gap, the disparity in strength and punching power between Beterbiev and Canelo will be nearly as vast as it would be in speed and counter-punching ability and boxing ability from Canelo. I think that's a way bigger gap than the advantages in strength or power Beterbiev may hold.
Man, I don't know.
So
maybe I'm overrating his power, but that dude's got power, like you said, in both hands, to the body, to the head.
Right.
And I told Sean, I think the thing that I noticed in this fight with Marcus Brown is he's more athletic than I thought. Had a couple like leaping hooks, and I was like, what the hell?
Well,
I
he
didn't see
had
that
to
coming.
turn on athleticism because of the cut. I don't know what was said in the corner, but we all know that if we're bleeding before the end of 4 rounds, this is going to become a no contest. So I feel like he immediately. I think that cut happened. And was that the first round? Was
I
the
thought
second
it was
round?
the
Second, I think.
Second round, and then
Marcus Brown gave a little
Yeah.
swelling in the first round from a couple left hands, but yeah.
And I thought that the second round, so when I saw in the first round, I was like, okay, this dude, he's just stalking with a lot of power. And I know what that can do to you both physically and mentally. So I'm like, okay. But I didn't see much skill. I didn't see much speed. I didn't see a lot of punches in the first round anyway. And then even in the second round, up until he got cut, was a lot the same where Marcus Brown doing what he should have been doing for the entire fight. Movement, speed, stepping around, keeping it at distance, keeping it easy. And then once the cut happens, it's like
Sense of urgency.
the sense of urgency from Beterbiev came on. And then out of nowhere, this is what I saw. Marcus Brown just kind of changed his style. He started to just try to sit there and take shots, opposed to using his feet, using his movement the way that he was, and keeping the fight on the outside. I thought that Marcus Brown made the first 2 rounds very easy, and I think that the sense of urgency of Beterbiev stepping it up, throwing more punches and being more aggressive, but with offense opposed to just stepping forward. And it seemed like Marcus Brown folded to that almost immediately.
I thought the body work might have slowed Marcus Brown down a lot because Beterbiev is a hell of a puncher to the body.
Don't forget though, in order to land a body shot or at least a solid body shot, guy has to be
there
and like stationary for you to land a solid shot. You know,
I'm curious. I don't know height wise how big of the difference there would be between Beterbiev and Canelo. I don't know. I think he's a better boxer maybe than we're giving him credit for, and it's a really.
I think
I was gonna say when
naturally at 175.
I actually appreciated that about the whole weekend. I did see like really good boxing from everyone over the weekend. I felt like I saw multiple styles and just about every fight that I watched over the weekend. Better BF, another guy, once he started to use his hands, he understood that he had to. He started to use athleticism and like started to use punch on some angles and things like that. I thought it was cool. I thought that was really
And
cool.
what I like about the Canelo fight, I think it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
The difference is that's wild. The difference is he got the advantage with the power, but I think Canelo has so many advantages with everything else that'll trump him, and I think Canelo gets it done. And I think Canelo's actually gaining, not losing weight when he has to come down.
Yeah, but I also wonder if Canelo, if he carries his power up to 175 as well.
Because you're starting to test it.
Yeah, and how much Canelo, I don't think it's even close to say Canelo's clearly the more athletic, speedy, skilled, defensive. But I don't know how well is going to fight on his back foot like that. I know he did against Triple G to an extent, because Triple G's just kind of more of a stalker walking you down. I don't know. I just don't know.
I always think of Kovalev.
Kovalev.
I really think Canelo's experience will allow him to do what he needs to do, fighting off of the back foot. I don't think Canelo's the kind of guy who's just going to come into the ring with, this is who I am and this is what I do and I'm going to beat you. I think now his experiences will allow him to see, oh, okay, that's how I have to beat that guy. That's what I'll do to beat that guy. So I think that his experience will allow him to accept the fact that I have to fight off my back foot a little bit more. This guy's a little bit bigger than me. Yeah. He's got a lot of power, but I can make him walk into some stuff and I can beat him to the punch every time. I think it's relatively easy.
And everybody
I'm shocked by that.
Just
everybody
always, how good Canelo is.
Everybody say Canelo problem is slick. Floyd Mayweather, your guy,
Lara.
This guy's nothing like that.
Yeah.
So it could be a long night.
Golovkin had that gave him everybody troubles, including Canelo, is he had a great, busy, thudding, constant jab. And I don't see that as much from Beterbiev. He's definitely bigger and a little underrated athletically, maybe, Beterbiev. You know, even though I do think Canelo, hand speed wise, can get off 2-1.
Sure.
But yeah, he definitely turned it up. Great mental strength from Arthur Beterbiev, but just again, gotta get back to Benavidez for a second as it relates to him, because now we're hearing he might fight David Lemieux.
He not happy.
Good gosh.
It's like, why don't you just take a gun and shoot his career?
Oh my god.
I mean,
he's talking about Lemieux.
Oh, Lemieux.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Carson said something wild, but that was wild.
Why don't you just take
rest in peace or something crazy like that?
Yeah, I said R.I.P. Lemieux because that's a fight where David Lemieux he's not tough to hit. He's known for these fights where he's there to fight, and David Benavidez, I'm not sure if that's the kind of guy you want to stand with.
Like I say, so Reynoso came out, and we talked about this on the show a few weeks ago. This whole equation.
Yeah,
and
you had it all figured out.
Reynoso, this week or a few days ago or last week, he said, "Look, Benavidez is good, but then what does he bring to the table?" And then he started talking about Beterbiev and how they would like that fight, because if you beat Beterbiev, now you're
two-belt
lineal unified champ, and now 4 divisions from 154 to 175. And so I'm seeing Marcus Brown go over to Canada, and I'm like, why not just let that be Benavidez? Because now it's obvious, the chessboard is obvious. You know, Canelo at some point will probably want that chess piece, that WBC 175 ring mat, all that. And if there's any way we could get David there first, so that we could actually see Canelo Benavidez with the stakes Canelo's asking, he wants something to be brought to the table. If there's any way David could just get to that
Somebody,
fight, you know. So,
what's up? I'm Showtime Sean Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG, Ant with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
All right, just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Sean Porter.
I'm Anthony Brendall.
Carson A. Merck. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.